I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Winnie Anderson. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing awesome.
Great pleasure to connect with you, Winnie. What part of the world are you in right now?
I actually live 7 miles north of Niagara Falls, New York, in the United States. I'm in the last exit in the United States.
Wow, that seems amazing. You could just scoot across to the Niagara Falls when you're ready, right?
I can. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I could
amazing.
walk there if I really wanted to.
Wow, that must be beautiful. Wow.
It is.
I've never seen the
Very
Niagara Falls.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I would imagine. I mean, YouTube does a okay job, but I'm guessing there's nothing in comparison to the real thing.
It really, people use the term breathtaking in a casual way, but it really does just drop your jaw. I mean, the whole region is very beautiful, from the falls right up the river to the Great Lakes. It's just really amazing what Mother Nature is capable of.
When I see it, I'll definitely say Winnie Anderson. All right.
There you go.
Well, Winnie, please do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this point in time.
I think it would have to be my skill at connecting and building relationships, because it was somebody who had already done an interview with you who suggested that I connect with you too.
Okay, who's that person?
It was Susan Weeks.
All right. Well, hi, Susan. Thanks for connecting us. Understanding that, who did you learn that skill from, connectivity?
I think I actually became a people person at a very young age. I grew up in an abusive house, so relationships were actually important to me, especially relationships with my siblings and relationship with peers. So they became important for me to cultivate, and that just grew into connecting other people and being concerned about maintaining healthy relationships.
That's amazing how something that could be so painful could work to the profit of so many other people. Isn't that fascinating?
I think that we're all faced with challenges and tests and obstacles to get around. And my personal belief is that it is up to us to take the negative and turn it into a positive. So I couldn't have been the person that I am today had I not gone through. It was really pretty rotten. But it's what made me the person that I am, and it did give me the gifts that I have.
Love it. Tell us why you will continue to repeat this skill of connecting with others.
Well, because I really believe that the payoffs are significant. The late Zig Ziglar used to say that you can get anything you want as long as you help enough other people get what they want. And I really believe that. So I believe in investing in relationships that we get when we give, and it has served me well in my life.
Now tell us, where's the best place for us to connect with you, Winnie? Like, just hearing that conversation, I'm like, okay, how can I connect with Winnie?
Well, I'm all over the web, of course, so you can go to my website, winnieanderson.com, but I'm usually on Facebook multiple times a day, so you can find me. I'm at winnie.anderson1 on Facebook.
All right. And tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Study the psychology of behavior, motivation, and self-sabotage, the impact that trauma has on our development as adults. And then subsequently, how do you change your behavior and continue to be a healthy person?
How does that make you feel?
Well, I understand myself and others better, so I feel stronger about that. Have always believed that as independent professionals, our biggest competitor is ourself.
I believe that as well. Totally agree with that, most definitely. Suggest to someone out there that's listening why they should do what you've done by definitely stripping away what the value of negativity can bring to your life.
I think that self-awareness is critical to grow and and obtain any goal that you have, because so much of what we do is meant to stroke our ego. And if we can tune in to be sensitive to how the ego will actually get in our way, then that self-awareness will just help you become a better person. It will help you become a better service deliverer, and it will help you become, I think, a better companion to your fellow citizens.
I love it. It's like the metamorphosis, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Caterpillar to butterfly. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, amazing audience. You're live with Winnie Anderson. Again, you can definitely reach out by going to winnieanderson.com or on social media, winnie.anderson. Winnie, let's switch gears for a moment and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
Oh.
Winnie, what is your earliest childhood memory?
You know what? I think my earliest childhood memory, speaking of water, is falling into a pool and being saved from drowning, actually.
Wow.
I was about 2 years old. I just toddled right off the edge of a pool when I was at a party with my family. And I remember my cousin pulling me out of the water.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
You know, the funny thing is that rather than being afraid of the water, you couldn't get me out of it. I wanted to go back in instantly. And I think that really defines that I'm the kind of person that if there's an obstacle, I'm going to find some way around it, and I'm going to make a positive out of it. I ended up becoming a champion swimmer.
Wow. Love that. Love that. It's amazing. Even with the abuse you spoke of, right? You became a champion conqueror as well to even help others as well. Isn't that fascinating?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
It's amazing how these things connect. Well, Winnie, if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
All right, I'm going to really date myself now. My favorite song when I was 12, it would be Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Love it. Yeah, sometimes you need to say goodbye to that yellow brick road, right?
Yes.
All right, Winnie, well, we will arrive at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Winnie?
Yes.
Winnie, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
I have 2 adult stepchildren.
Do you believe in God?
Absolutely.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
About maybe 7 or 8 hours a week.
All right. What about screen time? The phone and the computer, is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Way more than 8.
All right. Winnie, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, the statement that represents Winnie Anderson, what would you say that is?
It's time for you to break free from disempowering patterns and break through to create the success you dream of and deserve.
Love it. That's that yellow brick road again, right?
Yes.
Winnie, this has been a great pleasure, my friend. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Yes, I would. Everything you want is on the other side of fear.
Go get it.
That's right. Go get it.
Winnie Anderson, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.